Hi everyone, welcome to another week with Sweet Talk with Swpea. I'm Annette and this is Allison.
Hi.
Today we're going to show you some of the new releases this week. We've had a sew along starting, another one about to start. We've got the Christmas block of the week released this week. And we're going to talk about gnomes, Allison.
And elves and fairies.
Yeah, it's not till I start diving into all of the boxes that we've got of all of our samples that I realise
how many we
actually
actually
have a lot of gnome things, and we've got a lot of gnome crazy people
I
out
love
there.
gnomes.
Would you agree that we have a lot of gnome crazy?
Gnome lovers.
Gnome lovers. And probably a gnome queen.
Yeah, the gnome queen. She knows who she is.
She'll be waving.
Yeah. Hi.
Okay, so this week we had, so it's all kind of fantasy this week really. So our dragon purse.
Yes.
So a few weeks ago we released the little dragon wallet that was made. And so we wanted to do a bigger purse. So this
Well,
is
a lot
like
of people
clutch.
did comment that on the wallet it's folded like that.
You can't
You
really
can't
see
see
all
the
the
whole dragon, and they were wanting, we got a lot of requests to put it
Yeah.
on something like this. This is our beautiful PU.
It's
And
reptile one.
It's reptile and doesn't really look that reptilian.
No, but that's
Like,
the name of it, isn't
yeah,
it?
but actually on this it does actually lend itself to all the scales and everything.
So this is,
And all these knockdown stitches, by using a different colour to the PU in there, it actually looks like it's another fabric.
so this is a different, it's the same fabric all the way
It's all
across.
blue.
That's amazing, isn't it?
They've used the dark blue on here to highlight the dragon, and then the knockdown stitches are just a light
And then of course
green
we
colour.
put the batting in there too, so it sort of gives it
Yeah,
that
it gives a
raised
raise,
effect.
which you might not be able to see, but maybe if I turn it
Yeah.
sideways, might be better.
So then on the back, Emma's, this is
This is the rest of
the dragon.
dragon.
So this isn't on the little wallet one. So this is, she made this,
Yeah.
digitised this.
And
for
this
the
one,
purse.
we've done it in fabric on purpose to show you PU and fabric how it looks. And this one as well, where they've got the more open embroidery on it, you can see the fabric through it, but once we've got those knockdown stitches on top of it, it actually sort of hides the pattern on the fabric too, so you can get a great effect.
It's amazing.
We've used one of our beautiful Swpea zippers. And
Fully
as per
lined.
usual, fully lined with no raw seams. Our zippers are a normal dress size width and nylon, and that's so your embroidery needle can stitch
right.
straight across it without breaking. If you use a metal needle in an embroidery machine, you'll end up with a broken needle.
And then you can cut it to
So
size.
that's our beautiful dragon.
Very nice. Now there was something I thought about to ask about the dragon.
It comes in, oh, that says 4x4 and 5x5, but that's not that.
No, it's been tagged wrongly.
Incorrect.
I would
Anyway,
say
that's a 6x10, so it'll
yeah.
be 5x7, 6x10,
by 10 and 7 by
7x12
12.
most likely.
Yep.
Right.
Allison, I thought of something to talk about with that, and now.
About dragons?
Oh no, I was just going to say our purses. A lot of people are scared of making them, but I think if you just make the first one, you follow it step by step.
Yeah.
Don't be tempted to skip steps.
Yes.
And actually just trust the process.
Yeah.
Because,
And you can use scrap fabric or
Yeah.
whatever you like.
and you'll find once you make the first one and you follow it step by step, don't be tempted to skip any. You'll be an expert at it, and you'll
Yeah.
be able to make them with your eyes
Most people
closed
do get
as
into trouble when they
Yeah.
think that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, you do have
I'm
to
reading
trust
that
it.
wrong, I won't do that.
Yeah.
Just do it.
These purses have been tested over and over again, so we know that the design works.
Yeah.
The steps work. So if you just have to trust the process completely, and
Yeah.
it'll come out.
That'd be
'Cause
a great
I can remember.
Christmas present.
I remember when
for
I
a
made
teenager.
Yeah, that would do.
They're all into
And it's pretty
dragons
too,
and
isn't it?
mystical creatures.
You
Yeah.
don't really even notice what the design
use
is.
it as an actual
That's right.
handbag.
Very nice.
All right,
Can't
what
wait to
else
see
have
the-
we got?
Okay, so then this week we've had our 6th mystery Christmas block of the week released in our 12 Days of Christmas series. So
An
this is
advent calendar.
the six geese a laying. So of course we can't get 6 geese a laying on there. So there's one.
And once
goose.
again, we've left the 6 embroidery off the actual picture, so you can
If you don't
leave
wanna
the
do
number
that,
off
yeah.
if you don't want it on your quilt.
That's in that fabulous little circle design, which is all the blocks.
It's slightly different on all each block.
So that's number 6. That's already out this week. So for this whole week of its release, you'll get a discount on that if you put it in the cart. So that's that. The other thing that was released this week, Allison, was our Sew Along Started. We've talked at length about this. I've done an interview with Emma, which will be out as well. Beautiful. So we're starting to see some blocks in the Sew Along group being made.
You can be really inspired. Cassie's sewn it, and she's done a lot of fussy cutting, which means if you embroidered that rectangle first, the placement line, you can see exactly where the window's going to be.
That's right, yep.
You can place your applique fabric on top of that line using the line as a placement for the person you want in the window or whatever.
Yeah,
and that's called fussy cutting, but she's done a lot.
So Emma and I in the video we just shot this morning, we spoke a lot about the fussy cutting and stuff, and how you could actually, even if you didn't want snow on your buildings,
you leave the snow off.
Well, you can't leave it off, but if you just made it a different colour, a darker colour, it would look like part of the eaves of your house. So you don't have to have a white Christmas, you can have a whatever Christmas.
Yes, true.
So I can't wait to see all the different ones in the group. So that's going into the 26th of the month. I've got a countdown clock in the Sew Along group, so people can't get caught out. They'll know how long they've got.
We've got the other Sew Along as well.
So it starts on Monday.
Yep.
So and we spoke about this the other day quickly, but so this is the Kiss Sew Along, which is the Keeping It Simple Sew Along group, and it's designed to be a quick and easy design.
We've used our Swpea stiffener in them.
Yeah.
And look how beautiful.
Well, they're kind of weighted, so they hang nice. Sometimes when you make these sort of things, if they're not heavy enough.
Well, a lot of things you make with washaway, they tend to curve.
As
well. But with our stabiliser,
and we've used the PU. I've actually got a roll of that PU here.
And once again, they've done a bit of fussy cutting there on the centre.
So that's the PU that our PU faux leather that Cassie used when she made the. These ornaments, so it's called embossed cream, but you can use anything. You don't have to use PU leather, you can use fabric. We're
having so much fun with the PU leather, like in the bases of bags and stuff, so it doesn't get dirty.
And it gives it a bit of stability.
And then we've been throwing it in as applique in different blocks and everything just to see how it goes, and it's absolutely amazing. So
would they be earrings? Could you do that? Would that be
you could, but
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of different ways.
Hole in your ear.
So anyway, they're not available yet. They'll be available in a couple of days in the Kiss Sew Along group, which the details will be below. So that's those. Now, I don't know if it's just us at Swpea, but I think the world is going Gnome crazy.
Are they? Do you think? The whole world? I don't know.
Our Swpea world's going Gnome crazy. So we've got some Gnome designs. This bag has been around for a
This
long
was
time,
one of my
hasn't it?
earliest designs. It might have even been my second tote bag or something that I designed. And it has this flap there, and you can
fully
get into
lined.
your purse through that. And then the flap also, when I take this bag out, I use it for my phone.
Yeah, things that you
So I don't have to dig through my bag.
You can put your reading glasses, your sunnies in there.
And just zip it back up, and it's so cute. It says I love gnomes. And the male gnomes.
So we've used like a denim fabric, but you can use any.
And then the back.
Yeah, love gnomes.
And if you don't want the applique on the back, you could just do plain panels or whatever you like. And we've got this beautiful quilted panel in there as well.
With their designs, like this was made in a 6x10 hoop. You could substitute this plain one with any other of our designs at 6x10.
And for anyone who doesn't know, if you want to use any type of fur or toweling or anything like that for a beard, it's best to put a washable stabiliser over the top of it and then do the embroidery. And then when you wash it off, you'll find that all the fibres aren't strands coming out.
Squashed in different directions.
It's hard to explain, but it's the best way to do it.
And that's got the nice box bottom on it too.
Yes.
That's cute. So
he's Peter.
That's Peter, and
Peter.
So we went and we had a couple of stuffed gnomes. Well, we took Peter and
Poppy.
That's like a tongue twister, Allison. Peter and Poppy went overseas with us when we went to England, and Peter decided he liked it so much over there, he stayed.
That's right. We don't know where he's visiting at the moment. We actually did have a competition with them.
Customers
take a photo of them around the world, so we're not sure if Peter might be on a tour. If anyone finds Peter?
He hasn't sent us any postcards, so we don't know where he is, but this is Poppy.
So they're a cute couple. So you can see them together.
We'll have to make another Peter to go with Poppy. I think she's very lonely. So that's our little stuffy. Then we've got these little fellas that I think they came out last year.
Yeah.
I'd like to turn this back over if I can so that we can actually put them
Got something
so you
plain.
can see them. So they look, at first glance, they all look the same, but they've got like different expressions, their little mouths. So
Yeah, and all that is embroidery.
this
The blue and red and white on the fabric there. That sort of looks like it's printed, but
it does, because it's so similar to the fabric that we've used sort of around it. This is all this red, blue and white. That's all
the black
embroidery
lines and everything. Yeah, all embroidery.
and all of this. So they're cute. We have them hanging on our little white Christmas tree downstairs in our showroom, Allison. They're gorgeous. So they can go over there with Poppy. Then we've got...
She's dumped Peter for three gnomes.
That's funny. So these aren't gnomes per se. They're
that
elves
elves?
who like to think they're gnomes, I think. So this is our Christmas elves table runner. It comes in 5x7, 6x10 and 8x12.
And they've all got their own little personality.
Some little boys and little girls. They've all got their little gnome ears sticking up.
Yep.
Long hair and ribbons and bows, glasses. So that's very cute. You could actually just, put one on a bag.
Yeah.
You could put them on the middle of this bag if you wanted to. Whatever, as long as the hoop size is the same as what the project you're
They'd
using.
be really cute on a little t-shirt or
Could be a little
apron
jacket or anything.
something, yeah.
So that's gnomes. Now, then when I was thinking about gnomes, I'm thinking about, well, fairies are kind of in that gnome sort of realm as well. So I just wanted to show this fairy quilt.
It's gorgeous.
So this is called our fairy silhouette quilt. It can be made in the 5x7 and the 6x10 hoops.
It's a great quilt because it's quick.
Mm.
There's only one piece of applique, and you could get the satin stitch started and go do whatever you want to do and come back, and you'll have a little fairy. So,
and depending on how you put your two background pieces with the contrast with your fairy. So she's pretty cute. So she's kind of like Tinkerbell out of Peter Pan, isn't she? She was like a little shadow sometimes in movies that I saw.
Yeah.
Then I just threw in, we've got a rainbow quilt. I can't lift it up because of all the silly gnomes that are sitting on it. So this came out a couple of years ago, and it's got a matching picnic set. So it's got a cutlery holder.
It's like a wrap. It's like a placemat.
Yeah.
That rolls up with all, you can put your cutlery and everything.
Yeah,
in
not
it,
this
so,
one.
Yeah.
But if you put in the search bar on the website Rainbow, you'll see all of the matching designs that come with that one.
As well with that pinwheels.
Yes, so these came out last year. I think, would you like a pinwheel on this? These are cute and they work. And even the little duva. What's that?
Yeah,
little,
that's right.
what are these called?
I have no idea. A centre of a pinwheel.
Centre of a pinwheel. I like to call them duva. They're actually like a freestanding lacy thing, aren't they? They won't wash away.
Yeah. And you can use any method. We've got pins in these, just sort of bent around, but I'm sure you could probably do better with a little screw or something like that.
And that's reminded me, we made these with our mylar sheets.
You can see the mylar in them there.
So I think that's what makes them look so pretty.
It is really.
You have your backing fabric, but then you have your mylar on top, which
and
gives
it brings
that,
out all different colours.
It does. It's like mother of pearl, isn't it?
Mm. Anyway.
So with our packets of mylar, you get 2 sheets of the mylar. One's got like a bluey tinge and one's got a pink tinge, but really it just depends on the fabric that you're putting it on top of.
To tell you the truth, when you take them out, they sort of look the same, but it's once you use them in a product or something.
The colour.
Yeah, it just gives a more rainbow type finish.
When you buy these mylar packs, you get a free design for these. What are they called? Free mylar snowflakes. So you can get them in a 4x4 or 5x5.
Yeah, they're really pretty.
They're beautiful. So they were designed to go with our mylar sheets. You can see that? Yep, cool. Right, so that's that. Then, what else have we got? Gnomes. So this is our gnome table runner. Can you see that up there, James? Do you want me to pull it down?
No, great.
So they're pretty cute.
We've used the same fabric for their beards too.
Yeah, and there's actually swirls of embroidery there, so that's where you use your wash away on top, isn't it, too?
Yeah.
But they've got...
You don't have to use fur or anything for it.
No, they've got their different mouths. I like these expressions. When the mouth's on the side.
Oh, that's
She's a
over here.
cute little girl.
Actually, you can't see that much with our fur.
Yeah, but they do have mouths. They've all got mouths. They just don't have eyes. So that can be made.
Well, they do have eyes.
Oh, they're underneath.
They're just in their hat.
Yeah, their hats are falling down.
I don't know why gnomes always have their
Yeah,
eyes
that's right.
in their hat.
But anyway, so that can be made in 5x7, 6x10 and 7x12. Oh, and then back to the fairies. I showed a photo last week of the new dinosaur bag that we have.
Yeah.
And it's part of our stuffed toy pocket bag collection.
Yeah.
So this is one of the original ones that you did, wasn't it, Allison? It was the fairies. So this is our fairy bag.
And of course they come out of their little homes. They live in the flowers.
So they're actually, well, that's a flower. This is a little mushroom. See, it's got a little door.
Yep.
Oh, that's a
This
mushroom
one's
too.
mushroom.
Oh, so this is a tree. This is like a tree house, this one. And that's the mushroom.
Yeah. And these fairies don't have legs, which is how I designed it to start with, so they'd fit in the pockets well. But we eventually we had so many requests for legs, we've ended up putting legs
So you
onto
actually
them.
get the option.
I'll just leave the legs off if you don't
So
want
the legs come with the design.
And they do actually fit in the pockets.
They all
so
just
I
squash
probably
up,
could
don't
have
they?
had them all along.
So they've got the mylar wings.
We used our mylar.
On the skirts and on the wings, so you can mix and match them.
You can use mylar really wherever there's like a stipple embroidery. You can't use it on something like this where there's no stippling, because the mylar would just be sitting there loose.
Yeah.
You need to have all the tack down stitches on top of it.
But look can you see how gorgeous those wings look like? So we made these with mylar that we had to purchase online. We had a lot of trouble finding it, I think. So we've got our own now, because this bag we've had for, 5 years or something. So that goes to lots of shows with us. That's our fairies. Talking about fairies, this is a design. We don't talk about our colouring in designs very much.
No.
And it's a bit squashed because I found it in the suitcase.
Yeah, so all this colour is not applique. This is basically one background piece of fabric, and then you draw on it basically with your stitches and all the black line, and then you can colour it in.
So these are done with like a permanent fabric marker.
We've used a permanent fabric marker or a Sharpie on these, but some people actually use a watercolour marker on purpose, because then they can be washed out. Yeah. So it's a great gift.
Yeah, because you could give it to somebody unfilled in with a packet of the pens.
Packets of pens that they can use. Yeah.
It's a perfect gift.
There's watercolour pencils and everything that you can get now, and if you don't want to colour it in permanently, you can do that. So
this is called our Fairy Colouring in Table Runner. It comes in all different sizes, and we actually have a jungle one. Yes. You did this one first for the girls. Yep. And then we thought, we'll make a jungle one, and it's got all the jungle animals.
There's a thread-themed.
There's a thread-themed one, and then there's a lot of mug rugs we've got. Yeah. They're all like sea animals and things. So if you type in colouring in...
Even a bag, I think, has got a beautiful flower embroidery panel on it.
Yeah. So on the website, you'll see all of our colouring in designs. So that's just one, but this is just all in our fairy gnome theme, Allison. Now, and sort of in that same thing, I saw toadstools and this. So this is our... owl and flower block quilt. So this is one of our baby quilts, and it comes with bunting as well, but it's really cute. So it's got different shaped blocks, flowers and owls and little toadstools.
That's right, you can sort of set it out however you like.
Yeah.
Because we've made the long ones to match the length of... Made like these long ones just to match the length of that.
Yeah. Sort of like a jigsaw puzzle. You make all the blocks and then you put it together.
Yeah, sorry, and so we've made the width of that as well to make that the same as the length of one horizontally.
Yeah.
So, beautiful.
Yeah, so that's that. Then I think that's all.
Yes.
That is all.
Sneak peek.
Oh, what? I wasn't supposed to put them out this week.
Sure. We're such good actresses.
I know, aren't we? Well, this is the biggest sneak peek we have ever given. This design won't be released until next week, and it came about after we did our Halloween witch hanger. Everyone said they wanted gnomes or elves. So
Can you see their feet, Jane?
Yep.
So people were guessing they could be leprechauns, and they do kind of look like leprechauns with their little green socks. Oh, they've actually even got our PU faux leather
feet.
shoes, boots, and with variegated thread on their stockings.
And actually that's our pretty in ink.
It's not released yet.
Sneak preview.
And more fabric was coming. It's all happening.
Yes.
So anyway, I think James, you've got in too close to that. Now you can get back. Way back.
Yes. What else did you want to show? We have our scissors.
Oh yes, so this is the last thing I wanted to talk about. Just because Christmas is coming and shipping and deliveries everywhere is slow.
And if someone can't think of what to buy you can always just tell them, ooh.
Yeah, put it on the back of this because so it shows.
Okay. So it actually comes in a beautiful case, which is not only pretty, but it's practical because you can take it with you, and that's a protective.
It's hard. It's like a hard shell, isn't it?
It's hard, soft.
Hard, soft.
That means. And inside we have our scissors. There's also a little section here where you can put a smaller pair of scissors or thread or whatever you want to take with you. They come in this protective case. They have our logo on. They even have a little flower on the screw there. They're titanium coated, so the actual blades are gold with sort of a pink. I hope that you can catch that if I turn it side by side, probably be good. But not only are they pretty, but they are the best scissors. They're made of 5CR15 MOV, I think, which is like the technical name for them.
I've got it all written down here. So
they've got added
carbon, which is responsible for the strength. It's got added vanadium, which vanadium. I don't know what that increases strength, wear resistance, increases toughness. Then molybdenum,
increases flexibility and strength. So that's important because you want scissors to be as hard as possible. However, when metal is very hard, they chip too easily. So these have got a hardness of 57, if anyone knows about hardness of blades.
Or is it 58?
Which is very high. Well, I think it's 57 and over. They don't give an exact number. So then once they're hard, then you need to have something to add flexibility. And then and strength and all sorts of things. So that's why they have all the different ingredients in the blades. They're super sharp.
So that they're coated with titanium, so that makes it...
it gives that extra strength as well. They can be sharpened professionally, which is actually important with scissors, because if you buy a pair of scissors that can't be sharpened, which most of the cheap ones can't, soon as they go blunt, you have to throw them out. But if these ever go blunt, but we've been using them for a year now and they haven't changed.
No. So we've got the name on it, and then even the little screw that holds the two blades together, the little Swpea flower on it.
And also they come in left-handed.
Yes. And
not a lot of scissors actually are left-handed, so did you have a pair out?
Oh, well, I don't, but...
Anyway, they're specially made, so the grips are perfect for someone who's left-handed. So if you know someone who's left-handed...
So they're left-handed.
Would be a good present
and right-handed
for them too.
So I was just thinking we should bring this to your attention because of shipping delays all over the world. So if you purchase one of these products, it gets shipped if you're in Australia from our local warehouse. If you're in America or anywhere else in the world, it'll come shipped from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, in Pennsylvania.
It's pretty quick if you're in America. But
actually, did you say New Zealand?
New Zealand is
from Australia as well. Yeah.
But, we ship them out from our warehouse as soon as we receive the order within 24 hours, and the same as our distribution warehouse in America.
If it's before 2 p.m.
So once it leaves our warehouse, though, we're at the mercy of the mailing delivery people. So I'm just sort of saying if you're thinking about sending a physical present,
that's a good idea to do it as soon as possible.
Because it's only 6 or 7 weeks till Christmas.
Yeah, we also have a wish list on the website. So anyone who wants to can use the wish list, and you can put anything in there just as a hint for people, or people who ask you, your daughter asks you what you'd like, you can just say, well, have a look at my wish list, and they can pick something from it.
And then we also have our gift cards on the website too. So if you're going to miss the mail, you can do a gift card. So that's all I thought we'd talk about this week, Allison. I think we've got Gnome crazy this week, Gnomes and elves. So see you all next time. Thanks for joining.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi everyone. We're here in our shop at Swpea Headquarters at Pinkenbar, and we're very excited to tell you that we're going to be holding a grand opening event on the 28th of November.
Yep, that's right. It's a Sunday for any Australian, anyone who lives close by.
Anyone who can get here.
Anyone who can get across the borders.
Yeah, it'll be from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And we're asking people to purchase a ticket, which will only be $5, and the main aim of actually doing that is when people buy a ticket, they commit to something. So we know you'll probably turn up. Any money that we make from those ticket sales, we'll be donating to a charity here in Brisbane, which is called Uplifted. Be Uplifted, yep. And it's a breast cancer charity where they support women who are going through breast cancer with, hair and how they look and all that sort of stuff. It's a great charity. I often donate fabric and stuff like that to them because they
it's a very worthwhile cause, and we'd be only too happy to participate in that one.
Yeah, so you know your money will be going to a good cause.
Yes, so that by purchasing the ticket online, that means you're reserving a space, and also it's to help us with numbers, so we know.
Yeah.
Because for the $5, we'll be giving you free food and.
If you want to purchase tickets for someone else, it will be a product on the website. So just change the quantity to 5 or whatever. We won't know who you've purchased them for, but when you turn up on the day, you can say these are the 5 people.
We'll be expecting 5 people, so we can cater properly. So it's mainly for the catering.
That's right.
I think
we'll be having lucky door prizes.
Yes, we're going to have we'll have more details as we get closer, but we're planning to have a fashion parade where people can bring bags and things they've made for Swpea, and we'll have prizes for that. We're going to have gift bags for everybody who comes with some little goodies in it. What else are we going to have?
We'll give it. I was going to say we'll give them a gift bag, and you just said that.
The fashion parade would be like show and tell. So you bring your bag or whatever.
We'll be having a lot of promotions on products, so a lot of sales and demonstrations.
Yeah. So we've got an area where we can have some machines, and we'll have Martin down here, and we'll be able to answer questions.
And here in the shop, we've got a whole lot of display of designs that have been stitched out.
Some of you have been lucky and have already been. We opened a couple of weeks ago, like a soft opening, but this is our grand opening. So we're hoping to see as many of you as we can. Yeah. What else is we're going to have guided tours, Allison, upstairs. So upstairs normally is blocked off to public because of the machines and everything, but for this event we'll have guided tours.
So it'll be your opportunity to see upstairs. Yeah. Anyway, we'll probably have more details to come, but at the moment this is a date claimer.
Yeah, so you can put your...
So 28th of November.
Because it's a busy time of year, but if you know this is coming up, you'll be able to make the date.
So we hope to see you then. We are very excited to announce that we have opened our very first Swpea showroom. It's here in our hometown in Brisbane, Australia. We have all our products on display, as well as lots of samples of our designs. It's a great opportunity for you to actually try our products and to see our machine embroidery designs close up. You can try our beautiful pink professional tailor's scissors and feel the amazing quality of our beautiful cotton fabrics. We have lots of designs sewn up using our beautiful faux leather and cork fabrics to inspire you. We have all sorts of tools and implements for sewing and quilting, and all our beautiful mesh fabrics on display. Don't miss out on seeing our large range of nylon metallic look zippers and our Swpea stabilisers and batting. And last but not least, sit down, have a free tea or coffee and a bicky, and relax and enjoy our beautiful new coffee table books. So come down to our Swpea showroom. We're at Pinken Bar and we're open Monday to Friday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. We're looking forward to seeing you here. So if you've liked any products on the video this week, you can go to our website, which is swpea.com.